I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. The proposed expansion of Captain's Barbecue at Bing's Landing remains on hold after the cancellation of a pair of meetings Wednesday. The proposed expansion of the restaurant in the county park that would have included a liquor license triggered fierce opposition. Those same critics have slammed the county for its handling of the entire process, saying there's been a lack of transparency and a hurrying of the approvals process in the case. Just before he resigned, ex-county administrator Craig Coffey produced new options that included a relocation of the restaurant a bit further west and south, closer to the water, where the character of the park wouldn't be significantly altered. Captain's co-owner Mike Goodman called it a workable compromise, but still opponents protest each Sunday outside Bing's as they've been doing for the past 2 months. A series of emails in the run-up to the meeting's cancellation reveal chaos. New county administrator Jerry Cameron took the blame, saying he hadn't had a chance to review things thoroughly. Now he says he's prepared to move forward as early as next week, though a new date for meetings hasn't been set.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Sunwing Airlines nonstop to Toronto, and starting in May, nonstop flights to New York City via American Airlines.
State Senator Travis Hudson says Senate Bill 350, which does away with all local impact fees for affordable housing construction, covers a lot.
Hudson said that as it's currently written, the bill includes impact fees for police, fire, schools, parks, and roads. The bill means that no affordable housing project in the state of Florida, starting July 1st, would have to pay any of those fees. But Hudson said he understands that some communities are collecting some impact fees for affordable housing.
I'd be happy to sit down with any local government that wants to talk about it and see which fees make sense and which fees don't, which fees they collect, and which fees, if school is important and they need to collect that, obviously that'd be something I'd be looking to amend as we have those discussions.
Hudson represents Flagler, St. Johns, and Volusia counties in the state Senate. He said that impact fees on affordable housing make it unaffordable. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
No fraud, but major financial discrepancies are found at a local county agency, John Arking explains.
A major accounting error is being blamed for a $1.1 million discrepancy in the East Flagler Mosquito Control District budget. That's according to a state audit that found at least a dozen other instances of irregularities, including violations of law, poor record keeping, and a lack of policies in the $2.6 million operation, which is responsible for spraying Bunnell, Palm Coast, and Flagler Beach to control or suppress the mosquito population. Most of the issues surrounded the district's construction of its facility on the southern grounds of the county airport. The audit determined the project was not competitively bid out and lacked proper insurance, documentation, and finance. Officials also failed to take advantage of sales tax exemptions that could have saved the project money. The district's current executive director, Mark Positano, said his predecessor, Joe Cash, had personally overseen the facility's construction instead of using a project manager. Cash resigned in 2017, shortly after the accounting error came to light. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
The county's Public Lands and Natural Resources Department is planning to clear brush in the woods behind the Flagler County Public Library in an area that's become home to a homeless camp. Public Lands and Natural Resources say a prescribed burn won't be possible to clear vegetation because it's too hazardous. It would also cause smoke concerns for surrounding neighborhoods. The department says crews have gone in twice since 2015 to clear vegetation and other growths on the 19-acre property at 2500 Palm Coast Parkway Northwest. They're working to get quotes to rent equipment or hire a contractor to remove the brush and hazardous trees ahead of hurricane season. The work is expected to take 2 weeks, but they fear it could be expensive. Renting a mulch head alone, officials say, could cost $3,500 for the month. Daytona State College hosts an annual job fair in Flagler County.
The 6th annual Flagler County Job Fair will take place today from 11 to 3 this afternoon at the Palm Coast campus of Daytona State College, located at 3000 Palm Coast Parkway Southeast, building number 3. Katrina Austin is the project manager for the Flagler County Department of Economic Opportunity.
So last year we had 507 jobs available, and we had 43 people who were hired actually at the event. We encourage the job seekers. This is the first time you're going to get in front of your future employer. So make sure you come appropriately dressed for the job that you want. Professional attire is always best, and make sure you come with a handful of resumes.
Once again, the Flagler County Job Fair is today from 11 to 3 at the Palm Coast campus of Daytona State College. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
And now you're up to date. On Flagler's Morning News, I'm Amy Cherry.